Hey there, friends. Thanks for checking in. Just last month, I showed you the new Girsan Witness 2311S for the steel frame. 2011. They call it a 2311, but it's a 2011. Double stack, 9mm, 1911. That is beefy and heavy and a great shooting handgun at a budget price. Under $1,000 for this. And I think they offer quite a bit. This is new for 2025. They also make another one with a comp. But they also dropped what they call the Brat. And in here I have the Brat. Now imagine this in a much shorter format. And that's what the Brat is. Let's check this out. And believe it or not, this one is not 9mm. It's in 45 ACP. The way the Lord intended. 1911s, and here is the Brat. Check that out. I like it the way it comes to an abrupt end with just a flat edge right there. No barrel sticking out, nothing. That thing is flat. But it's certainly cool. It's in 45 ACP. In the case, you'll get a owner's manual, a lock, a bore brush, another magazine. So you get two. You get two magazines, all right? So... and this one also is at a budget price. B-R-A-T, the Brat. It's the Girsan Witness 2311 SC for subcompact, 45 ACP Brat. And that's what we're looking at. It has a full-size polymer grip, very similar, if not the exact same as that one right there. The full-size match. It ships with two 11-round magazines in 45. If you go with this in 9mm, they are 17-round mags. And I know that is the same as the full-size. And it has this aluminum mag well that is removable, but no way. Nice base on there. Easy mag changes. I like it. And the grip itself is pretty highly textured. Okay, so it's a full-size grip with an extended beaver tail and ambidextrous thumb safety, which is common with 2011s. And a overall nice look to it. It has a bushingless barrel that in length is 3.4 inches. So you can see why they're calling it the SC, the subcompact, because it's a little bratty thing, if you will. Full pick rail right here. Now, this is polymer. Okay, the grip is polymer. Look at that texturing right there. All right, look at the flat mainspring housing. Look at that texturing. Very grippy. And then this frame here is aluminum. And then, of course, everything on the slide is stainless steel. All right. They have what they call a lock-up barrel. And basically what that is an integrated barrel bushing. It locks up. You see many of the Rugers do that. And they have that on the 2311 Witness match I just showed you. See how it locks up like that? Nice and tight. It makes follow-up shots just as accurate as you could hope for. Okay, it depends on the shooter. But it's got a full pick rail right there. It has a skeletonized hammer and a nice trigger pull. I'm measuring just shy of 5 pounds. All right, and that is not too out of the range for... I noticed that the smaller handguns have a little bit of a heavier trigger compared to the full size. All right, I don't know if it's because pocket carry in a lot of cases. Not with this. I seriously doubt with this. But it has the Novak style sights that go up at an angle. All right. And it is 3-dot. Here's a breath of fresh air. Because the Brat is not optic ready. And you look at the Witness match. And that is optic ready. And you know, the reason I say it's a breath of fresh air is... let's get back to some iron sights. I dig optics. I fought them for a while. I do like them. But let's get back to iron sights. And also, can we get back to 45 ACP? Took this to the range. It performed very well right out of the case. It performed well. I was happy with it. And it was pretty accurate. It took me a mag or two to really feel like I had the hang of it. I noticed instead of equal height, equal light, I just raised that front sight just a hair. Put me pretty dead nuts. Disassembling the 2311 SC Brat is like any other handgun, essentially. You just pull the slide back, remove that pin, and then take out the recoil spring assembly. It does have, right there is a recoil spring guide rod bushing. You have to remove that and then move the barrel out like any other 1911 out the muzzle end. All right, and this is what it looks like. Very easy to do. Nice overall feel. And you have to love the trigger pull, all right? And it's got a cool look to it. I said that with the match model I showed you. That has a nice cut to it. And there is the trigger pull, and the reset is right there. What is the MSRP, dude? Well, the MSRP is $679. And I think it's a pretty fair deal. 9mm or 45. Comes with two 11-round magazines if you go with the 45. It's time, let me just say this. It is time for regular iron sights and 45 ACP. And that also is a breath of fresh air. The 2311 Witness 2311 SC Brat is getting it done. It got it done at the range. I put some hollow points through it, and I had one hang up, and it was a failure to feed. But then after that, I reloaded that mag. Okay, here it is. Here we have Fiocchi Hyper Performance 230 grain hollow points. Okay, so I didn't put thousands of rounds, I just received it. But I'm pretty happy with the Brat. It's an officer size 2311. And they calling it the Brat, and I think it's pretty cool, and I'm certainly happy to show you, and I plan to do more in the future. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.